Fellow Nigerians, una good evening. Because now evening now for London. This now second part of my story. If I remember, I start on Sunday. My name now SC Duchess for all my social media platform, and this is my life story. Where I stopped last week was where my parents met and got married. This week, make I tell you now. When they marry for November 1965 and 1964, they born me for August. Prior to that, my mom say as she married, she got pregnant. Well, it's natural. When woman marry, obviously go get pregnant. She got pregnant with me. He said up till that point, he not know him mother-in-law mind. He go there, sometimes try to help. The woman will declare and say, no. You're too fine to help me do anything. So she didn't know how to handle it. She was so young. Say one day in the morning, she was 4.5 months pregnant. In the morning, they had prepared to go to work. My father was excited because he married woman when he had day, and they were preparing to go to work. Now breakfast, she don't set up table. They want eat at once. The mother-in-law enter house with a very pregnant lady that my mother said she used to see with the mother-in-law, but she thought she was a member of their family or just a friend. She didn't really understand what her relationship with them or maybe not their servant. Although na bamboo house, na my father's mother did. She saw her coming. The woman was heavily pregnant. And as soon as she walked in, she asked my dad, "What do you intend to do about this woman?" Said my father turned around and said, "Which woman?" He said, "This one," pointed to the heavily pregnant woman. Remember, my mom was already 4.5 months pregnant. And my father said, "Huh, if he born," he said, "Let me get her. I'll take care of my child. You can say I'm married." He said, "Now, there, mama said, now lie you talk." They begin fight. They tore my father's clothes. They were getting ready to go to work. Remember, they were civil servants. Then fight, then tear all in clothes. My mom said she became anxious about the fact that this part of my father was not told to her. She was shocked to see, for one. She said she went into the bedroom after they left. She sat on her own in her bedroom, lost as to how to handle this. After they left, my father too was quite embarrassed because this particular secret, when you don't keep, come out. So my mom left and went to her father's house, you know, and luckily enough, the father was around. So she spoke to her father and her mother, and the father said, "Look, I didn't marry only your mama. Oh. I know when he married you, he said he had no other wife. If somebody is pregnant for him outside, my dear daughter, there's nothing you can do other than to accept the child and just move on with your life. Focus on yourself as usual." Now, mama carry on with her life. Lo and behold, time come for her to born. She said for 4 5 days she was in labor with me. They carry am o, begin try, they not fit. Eventually, she can't born me on August 4th. And again, the so-called uh, preferred wife come born for February and born boy. But me na August they born me, which is 6 months apart. And then as my mama born me, she just a week after my mama born me, now she turned 23. She can't carry me come house. She said, but she never knew anything was wrong until after about 3 or 4 days, they noticed that I don't lift my right hand. And when they called look at me, I was paralyzed from shoulder down. And they could not tell what may have triggered that because I was born in Central Hospital and the doctors didn't notice. They begin carrying me from one traditional healing house or another, trying to find a solution to the paralyzed hand. She said when me go they cry, my papa go they cry, she go they cry. It was quite confusing. They had never had, well, my mom never had a child before then. So the decisions were made to re-break the hand and re-put her for cast. Imagine baby when you just born, new baby coming from the hospital. I have photos of my cast on my hand. These are all the battles we have fought, which today has caused me to be left-handed. But on the insistence of my mother, I am ambidextrous because I don't speak Oyibo. I they use both hands because my mama, because of her awareness. She said I was the first baby in Central Hospital physio therapy department to be registered. And my mom, as I was growing, she started teaching me when I was about 1.5, 2 years old to read. So she insisted every time I held the pen on the left, she would take it from me and give it to me on the right. And she kept enforcing the fact that no matter my disability, I would do as well as every other person. That was one major challenge. That was where it all started. So this one, now part two. I go try do another part three. Una go hear the whole. That is why Benin is a small place. Do not take other people's word. When you are trying to find somebody, make sure you make your own investigations. Don't say they say in Papa na big man. They say because my father's family, my father in Papa was well known in Benin. So I come from a very um, what prominent background. However, and my mother too, not be person when they don't know. My mom is from Ibiwe originally. My father is from Iwase. So that tells you I'm a typical Benin girl. But I go tell you now, when time reach, how all the challenges we had with this evil woman coming into our lives. Now that's why I say make I tell the world, make the world help me shout. I go post this one, I beg, make una help me share. Am. God bless every one of you. I love you as usual. It's SC Duchess. Take care. God bless. Bye.